Hello, Namaste. I am Saraswati Badrai. Today I am going to present you about video presentation on Nepal economical environment. Video presentation on economic environment of Nepal. This is for the subject Comparative Global Business System Assessment 1 video presentation submitted to Rod. As you can see in the picture, this is the picture of globe where you can see Nepal very small. It is situated in the Middle Asia. It's between India and China. The size of Nepal is 1,047,181 kilometers square. The picture you can see of Mount Everest, as Nepal has divided into three different parts: mountain region, hilly region and Tarai region. The main economical sources for the people living in Nepal mountain areas is trekking. Tourism industries has been backbone for the Nepalese economical history, as this country is rich in its natural beauty. The first picture you can see of the Mount Everest, the tallest peak of the world. Lot of thousands of tourists every year come to Nepal to visit Mount Everest and do the mountain climbing and trekking. You can see in the pictures there are a lot of hotel industries as well for the tourists to live in. And many of the tourists also trek in other mountains of Nepal. The reason the people living in mountain regions, their main economical resources is hotel industries, trekking and tourist guide. And this is hilly region. As you know, by the name hilly region means lot of hills and mountains are there in Nepal. The first picture is paragliding. The people here who are living in Pokhara, their main economical resources is paragliding. Secondly, rafting, as Nepal is rich in its water and rivers. Lot of raftings and water-related facilities are there in Nepal for the tourists to attract there. This is the picture of hotels there is in Pokhara. It is especially made for international tourists to come visit and stay in Nepal. This is the picture of agricultural system of Nepal. As the picture tells you, the people are not very modern in technology. Nepal is far more behind in technological development. The main economical sources of the people in hilly region is agriculture. In the first picture, you can see the women's sowing the rice. Secondly, they use animal as a technology to do agriculture. And another source of our economical backbone is exporting of coffee and tea. This is the picture of Tarai region, where lot of every tourist and every international tourist and domestic tourists come to visit to ride elephant. The rhinoceros, it's almost disappear in the world, is in Nepal. Lot of people are attracted towards that. The main importantly, Lord Gautam Buddha, well known as the Lord of Peace, is in Nepal, and he was born in Nepal. This is the picture of Lumbini, where Gautam Buddha was born. This is the picture of Janaki temple. Every year, thousands of tourists come to visit that place as well. This is the picture of textile industries and ginger exports. Sugarcane, cotton are the main exports from Nepal to other different countries. The education system in the past in Nepal was very poor. People need to go far away from their house to reach the school because there were no more school nearby their residency. But now there has been a lot of development in education sector, and there are a lot of universities and campuses all around the country. You can see in the picture past education system and the present education system. And at this era, every student using their laptops and computers for their study. Road system, it was very difficult for the people in the past. They need to travel by walking all around the top of the mountain to the region for their living and everyday groceries and all this stuff. Now this is the picture of BP highway, one of the major highway construction of Nepal. It is a bit dangerous to see because there is a lot of mountains and hills in our country, but the drivers there are very responsible and used to that road, so it's easy for us to travel, but it is really adventurous as well. Lot of tourists are attracted towards it. Telecommunication system in Nepal in the past was very poor. They need to use letters to send messages from one place to another place. But nowadays, as development has taken place, there is a lot of telecom industries, telecom towers and telephone and mobile phones in Nepal. This is the Constitution Hall of Nepal. As you can see, a lot of women and men are equally participated for the Constitution of Nepal. So it clearly indicates that literacy of women and men is equal in our country. They focus on women liberty and economical development of the country. This is the main Nepalese airlines which connect from the city Kathmandu to different major cities of Nepal through the domestic aeroplanes and helicopters. This is the past and the present transportation system in Nepal. As I told you already, Nepal is mountainous country. It's very hard to construct the roads, and the people here, they're using elephant to cross the river. There are rickshaws, a lot of buses in very small and congested roads, and in the mountain region they use yaks and horses for their main transportation. The main and the strong economic background of Nepal nowadays is remittance. Most of the peoples who are not educated, they go to foreign country to earn money, and they do remit to our country, which has become the most important economical resource of Nepal. This is the picture. Last but not least, I want to tell you about Nepal's earthquake, which recently took place last year, exactly 1 year back from today. It destroys all Nepalese temples, all the monuments, all the resources, main buildings, construction, and everything. It was a disaster for the Nepalese economic and Nepalese society. But Nepalese people are not too weak. They are very strong. They are fighting for their own economical growth and their own prosperity. Yeah, lot of international support has been done, and at that time every countries provide aids and food, a lot of services for the Nepalese people when we were suffering from earthquake and natural disaster. So this is all about my presentation. Thanks for watching my video. This is all about my presentation. There is no more things to tell you about my country because it is far more behind than any European countries in development and technology. So I hope that we are here for study, to gain knowledge and to develop our country. I hope we can do it in the future so we can share our future developed video to you. Thank you.